words have to do with evolutionary characteristics, okay? If I say homologous, what part of that word have we talked about in other words, and so you know what it means?
Homo.
Homo. Anthony, what does homo mean?
No. Same.
Same. Very good. Same. Okay? Yes, Alicia?
Ologist. Just ologist.
Okay, when we say ology, what are we talking about?
Study of.
The study of, okay? So homologous, we would like to say the study of the same things. You're going to look in your book in a minute, and you're going to work with a partner and figure out what these words mean or examples of what these words are before we actually have our discussion, okay? But right now, I need for you to think about, what do you think, if these words are describing structures, what do you think might be some differences that we're talking about? Structures in animals. What are we doing? These are comparison words.
Like the skeletal system.
Okay, the skeletal system. Okay, what could be different about the skeletal system of animals?
Some of them, like the amount of fingers they have, or like the wings. Some have wings and some have arms. And
Good. Some have wings and some have arms. That's important. Okay, that's good, Paula. Damien?
What she said about the bones, like they could have different rib structures and stuff, different skull types, like some might have cartilage in different places.
Very good. Some might have cartilage in different places, different structures. Okay, if I say a bird and a bee, what is the first thing that comes to mind as a similarity?
Shape.
Wings.
Wings. Wings. What did you say, Anthony?
I thought you said.
Oh.
But I said shape.
Shape, okay. But wings. Are the wings the same in a bee and a bird?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about that. If I say there are vestigial structures, and I tell you that it means that there are structures that are in certain organisms that the organisms no longer need, okay? I want you to tell me what you know already in the human body we have but we do not use. Elisha. Not that one, but you're very close. No, we use that.
Kidney.
You know we use that. You know we use that. If we didn't use that, people wouldn't have to have transplants, right? Okay, tell me, Derek.
The little thing that hangs off the side of your intestine.
The little thing that hangs off the side of your intestines. That's great. What's the name of it? You know this. You also have it in the back of your textbook.
Spine.
Backbone. Back.
Ooh, come on, y'all. Come on, you know this. What is in the? What is that? Wait. I heard it. I heard it. What'd you say? No. Oh,
Appendix.
we have index. We have index. Right. Now, we think that we have an appendix because it used to do something, right? You don't. Now, right? We don't need it, and now we only really hear about it when it causes us trouble, right? It can become infected very easily. It does, like Derek said, hang off the side of our intestines, and so it can get infected very easily. When that happens and you get sharp pains in your stomach over a period of time, nothing seems to help, you go to the doctor, they say you have an appendicitis, okay? That means that your appendix is about to burst. If your appendix bursts, why is that dangerous? It's toxic. Why? Good, Kalisha, come on. Okay, she got us that part. You tell me the rest, Joe. Why is that toxic? What did you just say before I asked you by name? What did you just say? Who said that? That was Paulette that said it? What did you say, Paulette? What about waste? Right, the waste gets in there, and then if it were to burst and go all throughout our bodies, what happens? It can kill us, yes. It infects it. What does that mean? Vital parts get infected. What does that mean? What is it that would take over our bodies if the appendix bursts?
bacteria.
Right, and it's not the good bacteria, right? It's not the bacteria that we need. It's not the bacteria that is where we need it to be, okay? So that is called a vestigial structure. Now, I need for you all to work with the person, I understand, today, work with the person next to you. You all are partners. You all are partners.
Oh.
You all are partners. You are partners. Derek, turn around and be a partner with Kenny, and we have it fixed.
What about this way?
Okay? partners. Okay, I need for you to turn in your textbooks to page 468. Page 468. All right, if you look at page 468, everybody should be there by now. Hurry up. If you look at page 468, it's not that difficult, y'all. Pair up. On 468, what is the title, Paulette?
Comparing
Anatomy
embryology.
and embryology, right. When we say embryo, we're talking about before birth, are we not?
Yes.
Okay, so this is comparing anatomy and embryology, the structure of organisms. Okay, I need for you all to look at the words that are highlighted. Okay, you see that you see homologous structures, analogous structures, and vestigial structures. Okay, I need for you as a pair to come up with an example of each type of comparison. So if we say analogous structures, you tell me, oh, that's like comparing this to this. Homologous structures, that's like comparing this to this, okay? And vestigial structures, those are structures we no longer need. So I have told you, or you have told me, appendix. There are other things that we don't need anymore that we actually have, and I want you to try to think harder about those things. There are two other things in particular. Not right now. Not right now. We're going to talk about it with your partner first. Okay? Yes,
Does it
Alicia?
have to be like a vital or does it have like an organ? Can it be like
Does not have to be, no.
yeah? It has to be like
Just has to be a structure in the body.
okay.
Okay? So right now, I need to make sure that you are talking to your partner about analogous, homologous, and vestigial structures. Okay? When we finish in just a moment, I need for you to be able to tell me examples of each kind of structure. Okay? A comparison. Okay? Do that now. Okay, everybody stop, hang on. Okay, if we're talking about homologous structures, without giving me your example, tell me what homologous structures, give me some homologous structures. If I say wing, what's another homologous structure to a wing?
Hand.
Like the arm, or what else?
A leg.
A leg, right. If you look at that page, you see that you see a frog and an alligator and a chicken and a horse, and they're color coded because those areas are very similar, right? But they have a different what? They have similar structure but different function, correct. Some of them are for swimming, some of them are for walking, some of them are for flying, but it's a very similar structure but a different function, okay? What about analogous? How would we define analogous? Very good. Common function, okay? Like wings for flying, but a different structure, okay? Which makes sense. Now, over here, they said for analogous, right? What was yours? Ooh, a mosquito and a fly. Do you see that as being analogous? Are those wings different based on your experience?
Yes.
Are those wings different?
Yes.
Okay, they are. Same function, but different structure. Okay? He went into great detail describing how they're different. And that's how you would have to defend what you're saying. Why you're choosing that. Okay? Vestigial structure. Anthony. Wait, stop. We have an appendix. Anthony gave me the other one I was thinking of that somebody in here would get. What is it?
Wisdom teeth.
Wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth. Okay? All right? There's something else. There's something else.
Baby teeth.
Baby
We think of tonsils in that regard for the most part. Some people don't. I mean, we don't need them. Obviously, we can get them taken out and nothing happens. But they do actually still function. They do still their function in our immunity. Okay. Yes, Sanian?
Is it hair?
Now there is something about hair.
Is it liver?
What happens when we get scared or cold?
The hair on our body stands up.
You get chills.
Okay, stop. What do we call that? Getting chills or goosebumps, right? It's because they think that our ancestors previously that were much more hairy than we are. When that happens, if you're scared, it makes you look bigger because your hair stands up and it makes you look bigger. It also traps air and keeps you warmer. Okay? So that's what they think. They think that yes, that whole goosebump thing that happens, although it serves no purpose now, is because it's a vestigial structure. And also the tailbone is the other one I thought somebody would think about. Okay? Some people actually have a longer coccyx than others, the tailbone. Okay? No, but they think that some ancestors did have tails, and but we don't have a need for it anymore. Okay, now hold on. If I ask you to tell me tomorrow, because you will have a quiz tomorrow. If I ask you to tell me the difference between homologous, analogous, and vestigial, could you give me an example of each one?
Yes.
Homologous means what?
Same
Structure, different function. Analogous means same function, different structure. And vestigial means it used to have a purpose and we now don't need it. Okay? All right. Tomorrow you have a quiz.